Hey, what is going on, guys? This video today is going to be a gameplay breakdown of a 28 kill solo squads gameplay. And as awesome as a 28 kill game is, this should have really been a 30 bomb. But you'll see what happened with that later in the gameplay. Now what's really interesting about this 28 kill game is that the average full game length of the 20 plus kill games I post on my channel are usually around 18 to 20 minutes long. I would say none are really ever shorter than 16 minutes, and there are even some that get as long as 21 or 22 minutes. The unedited file for this 28 kill gameplay is 14 minutes and 37 seconds long, and that even includes probably about 45 seconds of me flying in, and some extra recording time once the gameplay actually ends. I'd say my time actually feet on the ground playing Fortnite in this gameplay is probably right about 14 minutes on the dot. Usually the formula for the super high kill games are 1.5 kills per minute. So for example, if the game lasts 16 minutes, that's a 24 kill game. If it lasts 20 minutes or anything over that, now you're in 30 plus kill territory. And as you can see by those numbers, even for the best public match players in the world, 1.5 kills per minute is still really hard to achieve. So for this gameplay to basically be 2 kills per minute, that's probably the most efficient I've ever been in a full gameplay, and honestly, so much of that just comes down to luck. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so getting right into it, as you guys saw, we just picked up our 3rd kill, and that's another interesting thing about this gameplay. The tilted really isn't all that crazy. I only walk out of tilted towers in this gameplay with 6 kills, and I kind of told you guys in my last gameplay breakdown, the formula for a lot of these high kill games is a really crazy beginning and a really crazy ending. But another unique thing about this gameplay is that it was really the middle part of the game which made it so good. As you guys can see, I walk into new building and these guys are trying to get my pallets, and I just absolutely cannot let that happen. You're gonna see me make a good play here at the shotgun. Watch me track him through the wood, going for his head, and I land that headshot. I mentioned that in the aim video I made about a week or two ago. You always want to be tracking the head, especially if you can see them through some kind of transparent wooden structure. Moving on now, we're about to pick up our 6th kill in tilted here. I peg that guy with the deagle, do a good job to build my own pyramid there so he can't do it, to give him an extra layer of protection, and we just make a nice little edit play to finish him off there. So a little bit of an advanced technique there, but hey, that's some of the things that you learn once you get your editing down and you get it really fast. Now this is where the gameplay really picks up steam. As you guys can see, 6 kills with 41 people left. That's not all that crazy, but we're about to pick up a lot of kills here. This is around a 3-minute uninterrupted clip of me just constantly fighting maybe 3 or 4 different teams in a row, and I think when we're done with this clip, I'm gonna be at 14 total kills. So 8 kills in 3 minutes, that's about as crazy as it gets in Fortnite. So right here, I kind of box this guy up, try to place a trap, but he somehow escapes at the last second. It's all good though, because I hit him with 1 shotgun shot and then another to finish him off. So I'm just chilling in this box here. Here's his teammate. He doesn't have any shield, so again, pretty easy fight there. He didn't land any damage on me. That's about as easy as it can be. And you know, when you're getting fought by a bunch of different teams in a close range situation, you gotta make sure to maintain your health and especially your shield as much as possible. You guys can see I have 10 minis and a big shield, which is obviously going to be really huge for this gameplay going forward. So I hear more people and I shotgun and deagle this guy, my favorite combination in the game. I see the plane, so clearly this was another team that landed there with the plane and they're trying to get involved in the fight. Luckily, I'm able to one deagle that passenger of another plane who showed up, and also AR this guy out of midair and put him down in Dusty Divot. This guy's trying to push up on me, but I see another guy on top of Dusty Divot who's more of a threat to me, so I make sure to ramp rush him and push him. He builds over me, but I make a good play here to trap him inside of a box. I go to place traps, but I fail, so I thought he escaped, but he really didn't the entire time, so I'm just able to edit him and double pump him for the kill. So now I have 10 kills at this point. I know I have a bunch of downs, but my health is more of a concern at this point, so I decide to hit the campfire and the big shield, kinda conceding that at least one or two of those guys I downed are probably gonna get revived. I place that launch pad so I can use it as soon as I'm done with the campfire, loot this guy I killed real quick, and I get shot at there, so I launch pad away out of the storm, right back into the action. And trust me, there is still a lot more action here, as you guys can see. I downed that guy. I believe that's the second time I downed him in this fight. Not 100% sure, but I think I recognize the name. I see a guy with a quad launcher here, down him as well, and finally down and eliminate some other team that was involved in that fight. I'm somehow at 12 kills now. There are 2 kills still to be had in this fight. I hear him coming out of the storm, and there we go. Finish him off with the shotgun deagle combo. I'm now at 14 kills with 26 people left, and at this point now it's looking like this could be a high kill game. So I hear some more people about 30 seconds later in the gameplay on top of this plain mountain, and luckily I'm able to establish high ground from the very beginning of the fight, one deagle that guy to death, shoot out this other guy from this plane pushing me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my aim is really on point in this gameplay. I believe this Link skin is the last surviving member of this team, so I'm just trying to stay on high ground and not take any damage to him if at all possible. And what a surprise, I hit him with the pump deagle combo. You guys have probably seen that a lot during this gameplay, and I'm sure you're gonna continue to see it for the rest of the gameplay as well. We skip ahead here into what looks like another absolutely insane fight involving multiple teams. So I actually do a really good job here of somehow kind of getting lost in the chaos of it all. There are clearly multiple different players on multiple different teams firing at each other from multiple different heights and angles, so I'm just trying to not really get in between any fights. I'm kind of trying to stay behind all the madness. But unfortunately, after I got maybe the first 2 or 3 downs, now at this point it's a lot harder to get lost in the chaos, so I'm just kind of staying turtled up because this guy somewhat outbuilt me in the beginning of the fight. Here's where I'm going to try to use my grappler, as I call it, basically a free high ground retake without any building, and you see it right there as I one pump that guy to death with it. The grappler is so good. I use it all the time during pop-up cups and especially any kind of competitive scrim. You don't really see it too much in pubs because it takes an inventory space that I can use for healing, but as you see there, I caught a guy reviving, got them both, and now that's 22 kills with 10 people left, including me, obviously. So the max at this point is 31 kills, so I'm just trying to play as aggressive as possible to try to get this 30 bomb. As you can see, using the plane again, that's another reason why high kill games seem to be so common right now. I basically just end up landing right on top of this guy, but I was lucky enough to avoid any damage because I hit my shotgun shot. That probably wasn't the smartest play in the world, but hey, it ended up working out in the end. So I'm getting shot at here from Happy Hamlet, and I'm able to just one deagle that guy to death instantly. Again, a bit of a lucky break there that he didn't have all that much health, but hey, that's part of the game. I'm able to build over this guy, and at first he doesn't really seem like he knows what he's doing, but he's able to establish high ground over me pretty quickly. I try to use the grappler, but I kind of get denied by him continuing to build. Tried again, same thing, but at least this time I'm able to take high ground off of him because of it. He gets lucky enough to avoid a shotgun shot, but it only delays his life by about 2 seconds. I spot the last guy here. He goes for the revive. Definitely not the smartest play in the world. And another 1v4 with, I believe, no damage taken from any of the players. So now 26 kills with 6 people left. I really believe at this point I'm going to get the 30 bomb, and that thought process continues when I'm lucky enough to rift to go right into another team. I see these guys in this dense forest here. I believe at this point I'm like in between Happy Hamlet and Frosty Flights. These guys are building maniacs right off the bat. They take high ground off of me, so I'm a little concerned about this fight, but eventually after some crazy building, I pyramid, box this guy, and triple trap him for the knockdown. So I know this guy is at least one teammate. I'm thinking, hey, maybe this is a 3v1 or a 4v1, so I kind of got to be careful, but I'm lucky enough to hit 2 shotgun shots after deagling away his cover, and now I have 28 kills with 3 enemies remaining, and spoiler alert, this does end up being a 1v3. I'm feeling great. I have almost 2,000 mats. I have pretty much the perfect inventory. The health isn't insane, but 142 is pretty nice, and I start this fight off by getting some nice intro chip damage by hitting 2 52 damage deagle shots. So I see these guys on the castle. I build to protect myself. myself, take a quick 1-second peek, and that's how it all ends. I get one heavy snipe for all of my health, and this team ends up winning the game. It's so unfortunate because if I pushed them and died, you know, I would have been fine with it. I would have said, alright, you know, I got outbuilt, I got out shotgun shot, but just to get one heavied like that and not really even have a chance to win the fight and get a 31 kill game, it was a really disappointing way to end it. So even though it was a sad ending, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you watched the entire thing, be sure to let me know with a comment down in the comment section below. I want to know, what is the saddest or most frustrating way you have ever died in Fortnite? Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do whatever the heck you want, and I will catch you guys next time.